My name is Ian Tress. I work for the data service within the Skills Funding Agency here in Coventry. Blue Sheep have started working for the Skills Funding Agency as is now, and the Learning and Skills Council as was previously, for approximately 4 years now. The way they came on board with us was they were part of a competitive tendering exercise, and they were deemed to be best in breed and were therefore appointed to work alongside us. As far as much of my expectations are concerned, Blue Sheep, I would say, have exceeded them. From my perspective, you can judge a company on how good or how bad they are when the extraordinary happens. So you run into operational issues or you run into problems. That's when you see the true nature of an organisation. And that's when they come really to the fore. They respond very, very quickly to minor issues, major issues, any kind of issues. And they are an organisation who does walk the talk. So you do see tangible changes very quickly. The most valuable aspect of the Blue Sheep relationship is supplying us with a reliable source of information that we can use for numerous activities, ranging from such things as targeting our training at certain specific geographical locations in the country, right through to enabling us to validate huge amounts of data, ensuring that our money is being spent correctly and wisely and against government initiatives. It's very difficult to quantify the overall benefit financially within our organisation, because we're not a commercial organisation. We're an organisation that divides and splits money and sends it out to parts of the country. From that perspective, Blue Sheep is one of the key enablers in enabling that division and tracking and authorising of monies being spent. So although we don't classify it in terms of making money for us, it's very much an important part of our validation of making sure the money is spent correctly. The Blue Sheep contract is very interesting because it's managed with our IT partner Capgemini, and could be seen as a fine example of how a collaborative partnership can work across perhaps 3 different organisations. The way this particular contract works was completely new to me. I've never actually come across this before, so there was a certain element of getting to know you. A few wrinkles, as there are always with these things, but over time, over the last 6 months particularly, those wrinkles have been ironed out, and the contract now between the 3 of us works extremely well. The service could be considered to be seamless, because you could have an instance where you have an individual from each of the organisations, Capgemini, Blue Sheep and ourselves in the room, and if an external person was to walk in, they would have great difficulty in knowing which one was from which organisation. It's great working with the Blue Sheep team. They very much come from the arena of can-do. They're young, they're vibrant. I've got to know a number of individuals over the last 12 months, and it is indeed a great pleasure working with them, yeah. I'd recommend Blue Sheep to anyone. They're reliable, they're fast, they're flexible, and above all else, they deliver on what they say they're going to deliver.